She put a hand on Nina's arm so that she released her friend's ponytail. I sing in the choir with Victoria. She was at the party, but she's got into a really serious argument with Frederick, her boyfriend, well, who was. They were shouting pretty loudly, but I think they made up in the end. The girl swayed and gasped. Made up? She turned with difficulty, pointing into the dark park. I saw her go in there a little while ago with Frederick and a couple of his friends. Nina straightened. The other girls nodded, shamefaced. Then a sharp scream cut through the darkness. Go home, now, Nina ordered. You have families who are really worried about you. Go. Now. She pulled her hair up under her black beanie and ran into the park, not making a sound on the dewy grass. Another scream. Silhouettes around a park bench, a glimpse of white skin, the excited voice of a young boy. No means yes, and yes means anal. Now fuck her in the ass, Frederick. Then hold her still, damn it. Nina recognized the voice from the Banana Club, and later. They had Victoria over the back of the bench. Her knees were placed firmly on the seat. Another boy was holding her long hair, pulling her neck down over the hard edge of the bench. Frederick's white jeans lay around his ankles, and he was tearing Victoria's thin panties to shreds. The third boy spread her legs apart. Frederick was about to stick his dick into his anus when a hand slid in between his thighs. The hand gripped his penis hard and pulled it back until the swelled organ cracked. Frederick fell backward screaming. One of Frederick's minions let go of Victoria's legs and was hit by a hard, even blow to the solar plexus. He went down beside his idol. Their screams permeated the park's silence. Birds began to flock from the tops of trees. The third boy let go of the girl's hair and tried to escape, but Nina was on him like a Labrador chasing a frisbee. She kicked him on the inside of his knee, which sent him to the ground, and followed up with a medium-hard kick to his temple. She gently freed Victoria, whose hands were bound by the laces of her sneakers. Come on, Nina snarled. Victoria followed, clumsy and sobbing. Then she turned and looked at the boys. Their moaning and groaning filled the night. Victoria sniffed, broken. They weren't even invited, they just showed up. Then Frederick made me go with them. He wanted to show me that he deleted all my pictures. He said he was sorry. He sounded sorry. Come on, you little idiot. They'd driven a few hundred yards when Nina slammed down the brake and the car stopped with a screech from the overloaded rubber. Victoria was thrown forward in the seatbelt and winced. Nina switched off the engine and tried to light a cigarette. Her fingers shook, and she clicked the disposable lighter more and more savagely until it finally worked. Victoria looked at her with wide eyes and a half-open mouth. Nina looked straight ahead. Then she roared and slammed her hands on the steering wheel before she turned angrily in her seat and started furiously at the girl. Nina pointed at her face with a trembling finger. You! Yeah, sorry. It's not okay to be catastrophically and clinically idiotic, Victoria. You know I'm on parole, right? The girl looked down into her lap. Yes, I know. It was almost inaudible. You know? Great. It means, for example, that I can't be outside the four walls of your home after 9 o'clock at night. Nina looked at the luminous hands of her watch. It's now almost 5:30 in the morning. It also means I'm not supposed to hang around in parks at night mutilating teens. Are you following? Yes. Nina scowled at the girl's pale face, tear streaks and jaw muscles, the pain of accumulated adrenaline, and fear. If it was just about me, then fuck it. But other people are involved. People who trust me. People who depend on me. Who? Victoria lifted her head with a jerk and her eyes lit up with curiosity. Never mind. But you have to keep this to yourself. Do you follow? You're not to say a word. You are not to approach anyone. You don't know who did it. You were tied up. You didn't see anything. Can you do that for me? She nodded eagerly. And Victoria? Yeah? You need to start taking yourself seriously. It's about time. You need to start reading some books instead of always staring into